Hey everyone, welcome in, welcome in. I know it's a little late start compared to usual. Um, had to take care of some dad stuff before we could get started, but we're here now. That's what matters. Um, Making up for missing yesterday. We had my son's birthday party yesterday. Had family in town, so we were really busy. Uh, but we're excited to get into it tonight. A lot going on. Wolf misses the old PLA days. Well, if I was thinking about PLA the other day, I actually was. I don't remember what was being talked about, but I was thinking about PLA. But anyways, we're gonna continue our Bulbasaur hunt tonight. Hopefully we get lucky and we'll see how it goes. I think I have, yep, it muted. There we go. There we go. Cool. Back to the Bulbasaur grind. But I hope you guys had a good weekend. Good week. I know it's been almost a week since we streamed last, but hope you guys are doing well. Head first, right into the Bulbasaur hunt. Hopefully today is the day. Yeah, that too. I had my sister and my wife both open a pack of Pokemon cards yesterday. I opened one with my sister because she had never opened Pokemon cards before, apparently. I pulled an End Zoroark EX. That was my hit from my pack, the End Zoroark EX. And then my wife pulled a Jolteon EX from Prismatic. So, 2 EXs, nothing super crazy. Just more cards I need to organize, but no nickname. And if you guys did not see, we did open a full ETB for Perfect Order. We have that video up on the channel. You can check that out. We had a couple hits there. Female Bulbasaur, not shiny. We had a couple hits there. I got it in the ETB packed up, or else I'd show you. But yeah, it was a decent pull. Decent pull. Wife pulled out that Jolteon EX. Definitely would have won the pack battle, I think. Over my End Zoroark. Oh, I had to kick the garbage can. Saint it. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. And then I have a full, my sister actually opened one of the Perfect Order packs I have behind me from the booster. I went for an older pack. I don't even remember what she pulled. It was just like a hollow something. Nothing crazy. I have it right here. Let me see. What did she pull? I didn't put it away yet. Let's see. Hyped it, liked it. Thank you for that, Wolf. I need to remember to tell people to hype up the videos. Oh, she got a hollow Aurorus. That was her hit. A reverse Aegislash and a reverse Snivy. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I gotta say, I was really happy with how that TCG video turned out. Did a little, like a B-roll footage at the beginning, a little bit of voiceover. Tried something a little different. Seems to be working pretty well so far. Son's birthday was good. Son's birthday was good. Shibingus, hello, welcome. I have a lot of toys to put together tomorrow, because then today we took him, me, my wife, my son, my daughter, and my sister all went to Disney on Ice. So just another little continuation of his birthday. His actual birthday is tomorrow. And then Thursday, I'm going to take him to see the new Mario movie. So it's going to be a good week for him. And he starts baseball practice tomorrow. So a little T-ball practice. Busy week. Welcome back, cats. Welcome back. Actually, you're early, cats. It's actually tomorrow. His birthday's actually tomorrow. Oh no, Shibingus. Hopefully you had it saved. Rizzo, appreciate the like. Thank you. Oh, you lost it. Dang. Dang, that sucks. Yes, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Female, not it. I have socks on my hands because I use somebody called Aquaphor. It helps. I think I was born with, has me like the worst dry skin. Gotcha. Gotcha. I sometimes get really bad dry skin in my elbows. It's really unfortunate. Looks like I have a rash, but it's just dry skin. I probably have some right now, honestly. Just a little bit. Cinnamon has Darkest Lariat, which is nice. There you go. Yeah. Cads, did you get it? No, nice try, Cads. Nice try. Not the one. Didn't show up so you could read it. No, I could read it. Does not all my messages show up on your chat face cam like the chat on your face cam because I typed something? Didn't show up so you couldn't read it. No, I got you. I don't read it from the face cam. I got a separate chat window I'm reading so I can see your full message. I know if it's too long it gets cut off on the face cam, but Sky, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully we get it today. Change the thumbnail up a little bit, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, Russo always comes through with the likes. Brian, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Thanks for Rod. You always say it's delayed. I don't see the delay on my side, but I could be wrong. And when the follow pops up, that covers it up too, but... We gotta get this Bulbasaur soon, because like, I want to do other stuff. And Champions is only like a week away, so... We gotta pick up the pace. Gotta pick it up. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Bulbasaur, please be the one. You're the one that I want, Bulbasaur. Let's see that shiny. Let's see it. Let's see it. And not it. Sky, appreciate the likes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Wolf says it's the next one. 1661. We'll see, Wolf. We'll see. Says it's this one. Is Wolf correct? Is this the one? Do we freak out now? No. No, we don't. Never thought lucky days were a real thing until today. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Because it's going to be my lucky day when we get this Bulbasaur. It's always the next one, Wolf. It's always the next one. It's always the next one. Oh, I didn't put a light goal up here. It happens, guys. It happens. Decent stats on a Skarmory. Are you really doing anything with it? Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. I need to throw up our little light goal here real quick. Let's go with cloth. Oh, that is a lucky day. There is our like goals, so make sure you guys hit that like button. And that. Glad to see some Bulbasaur love. I've been seeing too many people shiny. Listen, it's not that I love Bulbasaur, okay? I actually prefer Squirtle. However, it was in my Nuzlocke team that we used, so that's what we're gonna hunt. That's what we're hunting. Did that pin go through? It looks weird on my side. Looks weird over here. Not it. Cool. Yeah, okay. It looks broken on my side, so I wanted to make sure. Alright.
Nice outfit, Torque.
Thanks, I'm wearing my Evolutions outfit. My Evolutions shirt. If you really like the outfit, you can check out the merch for the hat. Just saying. I went and had a haircut on Friday, got the face cleaned up. Beard trimmed up, looking good, feeling good. Got a girlfriend in shiny one day. Next thing we know, he's gonna find a base set Zard for free on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if we'll go that far, Cat. That's pretty crazy. That one's pretty crazy. I should keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace more for people just getting rid of cards. No, I don't need any more cards. I still need to organize the ones I have. That's a lie. That's a lie. I know Cads wants a card organized in stream soon. The Koga band card. There you go. LeafGreen was the first ever Pokemon game, so I gotta respect it and love it. There you go. And funny enough, I skipped these games, so... Oh, you just found out about it. Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I skipped right over Fire Red Leaf Green. I went from Ruby to Pearl. Completely skipped over them. I did have Coliseum though in between. Coliseum and XD, I had those in between. But as far as actual main games, Ruby to Pearl. No Emerald, no Fire Red Leaf Green. Straight to Pearl. Not it. The hat? That's a good question. Let's see. AverageSiege.com. Check it out. Let's shop. Let's see. How much is it? Hat is $24. $24 hat. Not too bad. Come on, Bulbasaur. Be shiny, please. Nope, no nickname. Hey, you guys can check out AverageSiege.com. I don't promote it a whole lot, but that's where the merch is. It's got its own membership there. You can check out the latest posts, latest videos, and things on there. All in one place. Oh, speaking of that, Cads, I have a new bottle that I ordered from them. It's like a water bottle. It should be here soon. Make sure you guys subscribe. We have been climbing slowly. No stream Thursday hurt, but the video Friday helped. The little TCG video. But yeah, they have water bottles too, and I got one of those coming in, so we'll check that out. Excited about that. I got a baseball themed one because they have a collaboration. You can get NHL teams, MLB teams, I think NBA or something. NCAA, I know they have. Get some colleges. But yeah, I got an MLB one. See, I can't go to the website because I have socks on my... yeah. That's true. That's true. But later, Pixel Roger, you'll be able to remember it easily. AverageSiege.com. Real easy. Sebastian, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Helping us find this shiny Bulbasaur. Hopefully this is the one. Hoping we get it before 2K, but we will see. It's 1 in 8,000, Dylan. 1 in 8,192. So we're not even a quarter of the way to odds yet. Not even a quarter of the way to odds. You just gotta be careful we don't go too quick and skip over it, because that would be the worst. We reset right over it. Oh yeah, listen, Pixel, I wasn't telling anybody they had to. I don't get to set a lot of the manufacturing costs, and realistically, $24 for a hat's not terrible. The hats I buy are like $35. My baseball ones that I have, so I get it. I get it. But I do all my stuff through a through a merch website, so I'm pretty limited in what the costs are. Even my Infernape can carry that Bulbasaur. I mean, naturally, Roberto, it's an Infernape. Bulbasaur is just a little cabbage. Just a little cabbage guy. I'm not gonna resist that. A little poison cabbage. We're trying to get the sick one that's all green, even more green than it is normally. Just shiny hunt Bulbasaur and LeafGreen. Good idea, O'Shea. Good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. I think we start that right now. Let's do it. Shiny hunt Bulbasaur, LeafGreen. Oh wait, I am in LeafGreen. Here it comes. On the switch too. It's not it. We go again. We run it back. We keep it going. We will find this Bulbasaur. Eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. Oh, Pixarod, that'll do it. That'll do it. That makes a whole lot of sense. Do. That cleared up everything. That's the reason for the delay. Now you can stay caught up for the true live shiny Bulbasaur reaction. It's about to happen right here. Number 1676. This whole time, Pixarod. I was like, I didn't think mine was delayed. I could be going crazy, but it is not that one. Okay, it's the next one. Always the next one. Yeah, Roberto, it won't take much. No. No, you don't. You don't have to go into the fight. You can see it in the summary screen. You just can't see it here. Can't see it there. You gotta go into the summary screen. It's not like BDSP where you have to go into the fight. See, a Pixarod called it this time. 1677. It is not it. Oh, thanks, cats. Thanks. I guarantee it will be less than 25,000. Even that, cats, you can't really guarantee it. It could go over that. We'll get some really bad luck. Could go over that. The longest Bulbasaur hunt in existence. 25,000. There's no guarantee anything. That female one was not shiny. Because every single one is a 1 in 8,000 chance. So that's the way it is. Okay, this is the one. We keep saying this is the one every time. Eventually we'll get it right and it'll be that one. Eventually. You just have to say it every single time. No, I don't know about that. Female, not it. I don't know about that, cats. I don't know about that. There's people that have gone a lot crazier hunts. I'm hoping to work with them a little bit soon, though, cats. With Pokemon Champions coming out, that'd be pretty cool. Oh no, you reset over a shiny Golurk this morning. Oh no, the pain. Well, I hope you get it, Obesity. I hope you get it 7K plus. I'm on the Switch too, Javelin. I probably said that wrong. Hunted for the rest of the day and still didn't reclaim it. I'm sorry. In Sword and Shield. Oh no. Yeah, Pixarod, I'm sure it is. Well, I hope you get it soon. I've been hoping everybody that comes in that's been way more resets than me, I hope they get it before I do. Go for it. Get that shiny Charmander. Yeah, exactly, Roberto. It's all weak by fire. Easy. Easy cleanup. Everybody's got to go for the Charmander. Always the Charmander. Never the Squirtle. Never the Squirtle. It's so nice to hit not delayed. I hope you get it before 7K. I hope so. I'm hoping before 2K, but you know. We'll see. We'll see. I got people coming in telling me they're at like 19K. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. Growing diamond. After I got Charmander, I'll lose my Charizard. Yeah, I would. I have a Venusaur. It's not supposed to beat Charizard. That's why you have 6 Pokemon. That's why it's not an Ironmon. We're not running an Ironmon here. I'm not trying to beat the whole game with 1 Pokemon. Let's go. No nickname. No thanks. Could never do a shiny hunt. A lot of people say that. That's why they watch other people do it. Just have it on the background while they're doing something else. Not shiny. I caught the Heracross. My Heracross. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. I never shiny on starters before. I've shiny hunted Magikarp and Platinum though. This is my first 1 in 8,192 odds hunt. First ever true full odds, so we'll see how it goes. It's female. Is Pixelrod right? Nope. Next female was not shiny. Or did you mean the next one? Could be the next one. It's always the next one. It's a grind for sure. Yeah. I started hunting in X and Y, so I've been hunting since then. I've done a little bit of hunts, like a couple times back, but never actually got one. This will be the first one I stick to. It will eventually get the shiny Bulbasaur. It'll be my first full odd shiny. Then I can finally call myself a shiny hunter. I'm not a shiny hunter because I've never done a full odds hunt. That's what I say to myself anyway. Never done a 1 in 8,000 odds hunt. And gotten it, I should say. I've never gotten a shiny from a 1 in 8,000 odds hunt. Don't count that one? Okay. My first shiny, aside from the Gyarados, X and Y, my first shiny was a Corsola. It was the first shiny I hunted. A little chain fishing, an X and Y, shiny Corsola. Then stupid me traded it, but you know, it happens. It happens. Naive. Female was not shiny, Pixelrod. It was back to back on you. Yeah. Corsola. I got Pokemon Gohans. I got a lot there. The reason I traded the shiny Corsola was at the time, I was like, oh, X and Y. I'm playing this a whole lot. I'm going to finally do a full living dex. Full living dex. I was like, there's all these legendaries that I missed. I'll trade my shiny for the legendary because I can always go back and get another one. I never went back and got another Corsola. Gone forever. That ain't it. I think I have my Pokemon Go friend code in Discord. I think, maybe. It might only be for members, actually. I think I have it reserved for members. I think all my friend codes are reserved for members. Nah, Ash, I'm locked in. I said this will be my first full odd shiny, so I gotta stick to it. First full odd shiny incoming. That ain't it. Yeah, Pokemon Go friend code is there. Did they change the friend codes? Also, did my Switch friend code change? I haven't looked at the friend codes in a while. I have Riot games on there. Couldn't tell you last time I played a Riot game. Or Origin, even. Beats me. Beats me. Nah, I want to get the first full odds one. Get my first full odds shiny. Let it be Bulbasaur. Then I'm going to hunt 8 other Pokemon after that in this game because I hate myself. I don't know. Trying to reclaim my Hundo Squove at 10, 15, 15. Yeah, the Hundos are cool, but I don't go out of my way to search for them. Excuse me. It's been a busy weekend. No, we're locked in now. Black 2, Shiny Hunted a Riolu. Nice, that's a good one too. Shiny Railu is a good one. Yeah, I had Corsola, Relicanth were my first 2 hunts I did in X and Y. I did a Ponyta hunt for a while, was not successful. And then in Oras, I got Tepig. I was really happy with that one. I had Shiny Tepig. 65 hours on the Switch. We'll see. I'm about 17 hours in, so we'll see. I'm getting about 100 resets an hour. I did, Kads. I said that's why I'm doing a full odds hunt. And all the other full odds I want to hunt. That was a female one, not shiny. Never actually seen Shiny Tepig. It's a good one. Yeah, I hunted it in Oras, and then I think I got it again in Scarlet and Violet. And again in ZA. I think I got it in ZA. I don't remember. I've hunted it quite a few times since. Not it. Shiny Emboar, though, has blue flames. So good. That's the one you want. Shiny Emboar. That's a shiny you can love. It's not like Galarian Stunfisk. I just treat that as my least favorite Pokemon in general, so. It felt unnecessary. Oh, this is just a Coke Zero. I got a Coke Zero, and then I got a water here. Flavored water. Cat said shiny. Not it. I haven't played anything past Sword and Shield, so I don't know much about the new games. Gotcha. Scarlet and Violet's a lot more open world. It's a little bit easier to find shinies. Legends, Arceus and Legends, yeah, are really fun. They have a shiny sound if you get close to them, so they're much easier to find. Yeah, Evans, not everybody does. Not everybody does. This is my first 8,192 odds hunt, so we'll see if I have the patience for it. That's a female, not shiny. But really what it breaks down to is we're just doing a just chatting stream with some Pokemon in the background. That's what it really becomes. So it makes it a little bit easier. If I was doing this by myself, I might be going a little bit crazy, but that do be how it is. That do be how it is. So far, I think my longest hunt, as far as actual encounters, I don't think I've ever hit 3K on a hunt. Least favorite Pokemon is Seal. I don't hate Seal, but I feel like it's forgotten. The only reason I remember Seal is because of the anime where Misty goes, Seal, 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 Seal. Oh, it's just Coke Zero. I got Coke Zero in here, but it's in a Frost Buddy. If you guys use exclamation point Frost in the chat, Frost Buddy helps keep your drinks cold for hours. It's basically a big koozie, but it fits all different cans. Yes, Boba Fett, I am. Yeah, I have a full team planned out. Full team. That's not it. Zangoose gets slept on. I feel like he's pretty forgotten. Yeah, Zangoose can be pretty forgotten for sure. Thank you, cats. Yeah, Frost Buddy, they do koozies, they have drinks, they have, or not drinks, but like bottles. They have almost like a Stanley Cup. The one I'm getting should be similar, Wolf will get this, to an Owala. We'll see. It's got a little flip top for a straw, a little flip top so you can just chug it. And that should be delivered soon. Cad's just spamming all the links for you guys. All the commands. Do the things. Like, subscribe, become a member. We got to subscribe after that. Good job, Cats. Or around that time. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. Hey, you're good, Pixrod. You're good. Go ahead, get some rest. I know we started late tonight. We should be back normal time on Tuesday. Boy just had a little bit of trouble going to bed tonight, so got a little bit of a late start. What's your team you're planning? I'm currently on Magikarp. I'm gonna get Bulbasaur, and then we're gonna get a Sandshrew, And then I want to get Hypno. And then I don't remember the specific order, but I think it's Eevee for a Jolteon. Kangas, not Kangaskhan. Snorlax, Lapras, Hitmonchan, Articuno, and then Deoxys. I think that was all of them. I didn't count, but I will, Cats. Appreciate it. Have a good night, bud. My favorite shiny, I think, is going to be Chandelure. See you, Pixel. See you, Cats. Have a good night, guys. 180 hours on Charmander. Good luck, Ken. I hope you get it soon. If you're going at the rate that I am, about 100 per hour, you're 18K resets. That's crazy. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, Chandelure is probably my favorite shiny. It's definitely up there. There's just some really good ones. You got the typical ones like the Charizard, the oh, what was the other one? Just slipped my mind. I think Zygarde's is really clean, but that's not the one I was thinking of. But Gen 1 Nidoking. I actually don't know what Gen 1 shiny Nidoking looks like. I mean, the Gen 1 Nidoking sprite is sick, but Dragonair, Dratini, Kyogre is a good one. Oh, it's blue? Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, Emboar's is really good too. Nothing wrong with the pink ones. I like Emboar. I like Sylveons. Of course, there's Umbreon. That's the one I was trying to think of before. No, day 7. We're on day 7. But I only hunt for like 2-3 hours a day, so we're about 17 hours in. About 17 hours in. May, hello. We have not moved on to Seto yet. We're still hunting cabbage. Cabbage has not been kind to us. Espeon Shiny is hated on a lot, but I like it personally. I just think it could have been better. It's not terrible. It's a lot different, so that helps it, but I'm sorry, May. Of all the green ones, it's definitely one of the better ones. Food poisoning, that sucks. I'm really sorry. I had food poisoning one time that I can think of, and it was a rough time. It was a very rough time. Especially because my wife and I got it at the same time. That was bad. That was bad. Yeah, that I definitely think that helps it to be, for sure. I'm Ghost Boy, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. I'm hoping Cabbage shines soon. I'm hoping it shines soon. So we can go after Seto. Seto is the next hunt. I got names for everybody already because we did beat a LeafGreen Nuzlocke and we're shiny hunting that team from the Nuzlocke with a couple of the ones we lost to fill out a full shiny badge quest. And then we will hunt Deoxys at the end. That's the hope anyway, but we're definitely going to get sidetracked before long. That's not it. Because Champions is coming out. I'm going to get back into a Platinum Nuzlocke. Hit me at work. Threw up like 5 times before I made it outside. Oh, no. Oh, no, Ken. I'm sorry. It's been a while for me. Ghost Boy just depends. Twice before I got in the car. No, homie, the team is... We're going to go... The actual team is Venusaur, Hypno, Jolteon, Lapras, Snorlax, Articuno, and then Deoxys will be the hunt at the end. Yeah, I don't like... I thought about doing a double hunt for Bulbasaur with 2 switches, but I don't like doing all the emulator hunts, all the different windows for it, so pull over twice on the drive home. Yeah, it's 8,192 odds. Yeah, every single one of them. Yeah, Sandshrew and Hitmonchan are the extra ones I'm gonna hunt to give it a full shiny badge quest. Sandshrew and Hitmonchan, because we used those in the Nuzlocke. They just didn't make it. It is a 1 in 8,192 odds. That is a 1 in 8,192 chance of it being shiny for every single check. There's no way to guarantee or increase the odds. Every single time you look at it, there's a 1 in 8,192 chance that it is shiny. Yeah, it could literally never happen. May's gonna do it. Doesn't feel as legitimate to me personally. I can understand 2 for the original game with full odds, I guess. Yeah, I don't. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I want to play specifically LeafGreen, because LeafGreen was what we Nuzlocked, and that has Sanctuary.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
And I'm a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. It's true. It's true. It's true. No, anytime I've done like a double hunt, I hunt 2 different Pokemon on different games. It's usually what I do. Usually 2 different Pokemon on 2 different games. Like I used to, whenever I was doing my Zygarde Dynamax adventures, which we did not get, I would hunt like Latios or Latias. I actually had a Mewtwo hunt on Let's Go that I failed because I just didn't beat it in time. That was unfortunate. The homie, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, we did have a shiny Mewtwo on Let's Go, and we failed it because we did not win the battle in the 5-minute time limit. Because I went in ill-prepared, and that's on me. And I have not reclaimed it since. So, yeah, my double hunts are on different games most of the time. Not it. Not it. Yeah, we're shiny hunting our Nuzlocke team. I'm still editing the video from the LeafGreen run. But I do have the video up for Red, Crystal, and Emerald if you guys want to check those out. All my Nuzlocke challenges are related to each other in the sense that any Pokemon we use in an earlier run is unavailable for a future run. So after LeafGreen, we're going to do Platinum, and then we'll move into Black and White, and then Black and White 2, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver in there. You know, just going through there. A true shiny Nuzlocke? No. No, I don't want to go through that pain of getting the shiny and then losing the Nuzlocke. My Nuzlocks take me too many attempts as it is. I'm not good at Nuzlocks. Takes me many attempts for a Nuzlocke. That's why we're just shiny hunting the Nuzlocke team. This is the one, trust. That ain't it. It ain't it. Whether it was the last one or that one, it ain't it. Bum, bum, bum. Let's get out of here. Let's go again. Actually, the homie LeafGreen was my quickest one. It was 1 attempt. That was the only one I've ever completed in 1 attempt. But I got very lucky with that one. I should have lost. I don't know how I finished it. LeafGreen was the only one I did in 1. My favorite Pokemon game is such a tough question. I lean toward like Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet just because they're newer, the quality of life that's there. But I also really love Heart Gold, Soul Silver, X and Y, even Oras. Like I just like so many of the Pokemon games. There's too many to pick from. Bum, 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 bum. Favorite starter trio will probably have to be the OG, just because Squirtle's my favorite Pokemon in general. So saying Kanto starters are my favorites probably the easiest. But I really like Gen 3 starters. Torchic, Mudkip, and Trico are really good too. Yeah, it's really hard for me to just pick one game. That's like saying what's your favorite movie. It's hard to pick one. The homie, I think so. I think so. I don't know that I've done shiny only on any other ones. I've talked about it, but I think this is the first one I'm actually gonna do. I really cooked with Heart Gold, Soul Silver when Mega Evolutions came out. That was crazy, so that's understandable, yeah. We're just trying to get this Bulbasaur to be a different color. We want this Bulbasaur to be more green, have a blue border around it, and have a little star. And that's what we're chasing. We might do more shiny onlys eventually, but this would be the first. The guaranteed shiny Gyarados, which is your favorite as a kid. Yeah, it's a good one. Especially seeing it on the remakes, better graphics. Yeah, for sure. Anime Horror Madman, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Chasing shiny Bulbasaur, indeed. That is what we're after. But welcome in, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? I'm guessing Pokemon. Again, I don't remember how the shout thing works on Twitch, but classic. Tez, hello, welcome. It's going. Oh, wrong button. Totally hit the wrong button. Open for that shiny Bulbasaur. Yeah, this is in my first shiny only run. First full odd shiny too, so we're just gonna go for a bunch of them. And at some point in this hunt, or through this attempt of shiny only, we will be taking a break and revisiting and starting, I guess I should say, the Platinum Nuzlocke. I have a super long Nuzlocke challenge that I'm tying all together, and I've been really bad at making a good pace, like keeping a good pace with it, so we'll get back to that at some point. If you like shiny hunting, if you like Nuzlocks, if you like Pokemon, you're in the right place. Go ahead, hit that follow, hit that subscribe, wherever you're watching. It is a great thing to do. Help support the channel, support the stream, and all that good stuff. Doing a shiny only right now, Legends Arceus. That's a good one to do it on. Scizor, Rhyperior, Alakazam, and Magmortar. Solid for sure. Alakazam will be good. Rhyperior, Magmortar. I'd rather have Electivire over Magmortar, but that's just my preference. Rufflet and Zorua for your final two. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the Hisuian Zorua is so good. The shiny too. I love that one. That's a good one. Shiny, the Braviary, Hisuian Braviary, nice. Got a couple Hisuis in there. Those are good. Those are good. And here I am resetting for Bulbasaur. No, I think I want to do a shiny only on Let's Go at some point. Maybe Legends. Could do both Legends games as a shiny only. Wouldn't be too bad. I started jokingly with my friends doing a shiny only on Scarlet and Violet. I found a shiny Hoppip in, it was like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. I got a shiny Hoppip in the first area. So I didn't do anything after that. I got the Hoppip and then I stopped. But they were like, oh, how long do you think it would take you to do this? And I was like, I don't know, let's find out. And it took me like one night sitting there talking to them. I got the shiny Hoppip. So that was pretty fun. So yeah, the newer games wouldn't be too bad to do a shiny only on. Sword and Shield would be rough. Sword and Shield would be rough because they don't have the overworld shinies. I think overworld shinies are a game changer. Any game that has overworld shinies, sign me up. Sign me up. Sword and Ultramoon and Illing, I've successfully Nuzlocke. Red took me 9 attempts. Emerald was my longest at 11 attempts to Nuzlocke Emerald. And that's why I'm not restarting the entire run, just that game when I lose. I would cry. Diamond, hello. Hello. It has. I haven't streamed since Tuesday, so.
Hello there.
I was having a rough mental day on Thursday. And then yesterday was my son's birthday party, so I had a bunch of family in town and stuff, so. True North Outdoorsman, welcome in. Hello. Sword and Shield. I got a handful in Sword and Shield. Not a ton. But I preferred egg hunting in Sword and Shield. There was just a handful that I did the encounters for. I got a shiny Galarian Farfetch'd, a shiny Roly-Poly. I got a couple shinies in Glimwood Tangle, but not it. How am I resetting like this? This is on the Switch and Switch 2. So I have my Joy-Con. We get to the check and I'll show you the reset. It gave me better odds, Zippy. If you have a Masuda, do the Masuda method with a foreign Ditto, it just gives you better odds. You can get it down to like 1 in, I don't remember if Sword and Shield's 1200. I don't know, I have to check. Yeah, it was Masuda. So we check it, it's not shiny. On the Switch to reset, you just press all 4 A, B, X, Y. Just reset. Yeah, my icons were Masuda. We got a few of them really quick in Sword and Shield though. For a while, I had a point redemption for channel points on my Twitch channel. It was like, if you spend those like 25,000 points or something, you could pick my next shiny hunt. And then I couldn't reset it. That would have been really funny. But I had a Twitch redemption to choose my next shiny hunt. And one of my best friends was like, what's your least favorite Pokemon? I was like, Galarian Stunfisk. Not realizing he was about to do that. So he had me hunt the Galarian Stunfisk. And I got it in like 40 eggs. You get any other shinies in this game? Yeah, Outdoorsman, I don't think there's any that are shiny locked in this game. I don't think there's any shiny locks in LeafGreen. And they even added the event tickets. So once you beat the Elite Four, you can go after Lugia or Ho-Oh, depending on which game you're on, as well as Deoxys. It was like 42 eggs, Zippy. It was quick. It was a quick hunt. I had quite a few hunts on Sword and Shield Masuda that were like 40 eggs. Yeah. The longest hunt I've ever had, longest successful hunt was I got Dialga on BDSP at like 20, I think it was 2,600. I think was the longest successful hunt I've had. Yeah, you could, Outdoorsman. Yeah. Oh no, Jackson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Zapdos is not shiny locked. I'm going to be hunting Articuno. I'm double checking that hunt on BDSP. Like I said, I never did a full odds hunt before. This is my first one that I'm actually going to try to get. So, 2352 for Dialga. I paused my Mewtwo hunt at 310. That's where I had it and failed. I have a Switch 1 since 2018. Should I consider getting the Switch 2? It depends on what you're playing, Black One. It depends on what you're playing. I like my Switch 2 a lot. It doesn't look like there's any sign of any special bundles coming up soon. So if you can swing it, I would recommend it. A lot of games, it definitely helps, especially like Scarlet and Violet. And then so there's now getting Switch 2 exclusive games like Pokopia. Pokopia is really fun. So Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World. There's some Switch 2 only games that are a lot of fun. I want to get Kirby Air Riders. I haven't played that one yet. Female. Not shiny. I just call it the females because they're a 12.5% chance of being a female. So if you get a shiny female, that's even more rare. Yes, Dahomey, it will be. Winds and Waves will be Switch 2 exclusive. So you have until next year to get one. Outdoorsman, that's most companies though. 1738, I hope so. No nickname. Lunacy, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Nintendo's about the only one I support anymore. Never got a new Xbox, never got a new PlayStation. I'm leaning toward Gekwa for Winds and Waves, just because I usually pick water starters. Breath of the Wild, I saw some good reviews on Pokopia. It is good. It is good for sure. I want to do a video once I get some of my areas to 10 environmental level and give it like tours of them. I've been playing it off stream, so. Welcome. Hello from Malaysia. Hello. I'm in the US. Hello. Welcome. Bum, 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 bum. Gekwa looks like you put Sobble on one of those dress-up contests. Yeah, so Gekwa feels like a copy of Sobble, and then there's also Brout. So you like the gameplay of AZ and Arceus too? Well, you'll have quicker load times in those too, I think. I haven't played a ton of Arceus on the Switch too, but I played a lot of ZA. I played ZA exclusively on the Switch too, so I do know it's a little bit better there performance-wise, but I heard it was still pretty solid on the Switch 1, so Gotta give them credits for that. Having it balanced and compressed properly for the Switch. 70 plus hours for shiny Charmander. Good luck. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Like I've been saying, we're only about 17, maybe 18 hours. Charizard, not shiny on this game, no. I have it shiny in other games, but not on Leaf Green or Fire Red. Zippy, I was just talking about it the other day. I don't know if I could do it. I thought about it. I have a Charizard card. I do have a Charizard card. I have this one right here. Actually, I have this one up for sale, but on TCG Player. Bum, bum. Yeah, of course. Of course. That's probably my best Charizard card, I think. I don't have anything crazy. I will not catch Greymon. I don't play Digimon here. Actually, I will play Digimon at some point, but I've never played a Digimon up to this point. I promised a buddy of mine I would play Digimon. So we will play Digimon at some point. I want to play the new one. I've heard it's good. I've heard the new one's good. Small Ant took 1,700 and a few other streamers I watch are currently 1,000 plus. Yeah. Yeah. I like tonight. Also hydration check, standing desk. Good call, Diamond. Good call. We'll hit that standing desk. We'll hit that standing desk right after this check. Jonah, appreciate the like. This specific hunt, we're about 17, maybe 18 hours into it. Hydration. Everybody get your water in. Would have been a heck of a time for it to be shiny, though. Diamond looking out for me, making sure we're getting our water in. Hit that standing desk, give you guys a little ride. I'll meet you guys up there. I'll meet you guys up there. Standing desk gives us better shiny luck, too, so we'll see. I'll meet you guys up there. Charmander, Charmander. 1733. Dahomey was not right. We're at 1735 now. Zippy says 1738. Mudkip Funko? Yeah, probably. No, they don't have Mudkip Funko, do they? No, I don't have a Mudkip Funko. I got some, but not Mudkip. I see Quaxley. Oh yeah, Squirtle. Yeah, I got Squirtle up here. I got lots of Squirtles. Lots of Squirtles. Squirtle's my favorite, so I have lots of Squirtles. Female, not shiny. Let's say there's Piplup, Quaxley, Sobble, Greninja. Got a Lapras down there, but I have not yet, Outdoorsman. I'm scared to do it. I'm scared that's gonna happen on this. I have a bad feeling that might happen here. Oh, yeah. So, the orange thing next to it is... It is a McDonald's skeleton from Minecraft wearing the McDonald's French fry helmet. That is the orange thing next to it. Cordell, welcome. Hello. Here's 1738. 1738, is this the one? Let's see, is this the one? 1738. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't. I'm hoping I don't. Nickname? No. Here's 1738. Lab Sim got me tired. It does do that to you, Hexen. It does do that to you. This is the one. Ain't the one. Ain't the one. Not the one. We built it up too much. Too much hype. See, Hexen gets it. Going for the Squirtle. That's what I would rather hunt, but... It is always the next one. That's what I've been saying to homie. It's always the next one. I subbed, appreciate it, Outdoorsman. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's not that one. It's the next one. Exactly, heck. That's why you can't give up. But it's always the next one. If you quit, you don't know. It's only a failed shiny hunt if you quit. That's the only way you truly fail. And there's a fail if you reset over it or like miss it or something, but that's a different fail. That's just adding another attempt. But a true fail is when you give up. We're not quitters. I have many hunts that are paused. We will get back to them. But we're not quitting any of them. Have you ever failed a shiny? Yes. I can think of a couple for sure. I can think of 2 from Scarlet and Violet, and then I mentioned earlier I failed a Mewtwo and Let's Go, so. Boba Fett, appreciate the follow, thank you. I failed a Mewtwo and Let's Go because I didn't meet the battle quick enough, and that was disappointing. It was like 300 resets for it. It was actually a pretty quick hunt, and I failed it. I failed a Dondozo in Scarlet and Violet, because literally as I turned around, I watched the shiny despawn. And then I failed a Frigibax in Scarlet and Violet. I put it to sleep, used False Swipe, woke up, used Takedown, KO'd itself. So, all pretty unlucky. All pretty unlucky. Bum, bum. But most of the time, if I see a shiny, I catch it. I try not to fail them or, you know, KO them or whatever. Try to leave no shiny behind, so. That is true. Skill issue for sure. Yeah, if I would have just quick balled the Frigibax, it wouldn't have KO'd itself. You're right. If I was just better, I could have beat the Mewtwo. It's true. It was my fault. Skill issue. It's always my fault. The hardest Nuzlocke I've done, all because you didn't save. I mean, I definitely didn't save for the Frigibax. No, the Dondozo I didn't get a chance to. And Mewtwo was just a reset, so. I'm playing on the Switch, Helio. They put Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch eShop. The hardest Nuzlocke, I mean, base Emerald has been the most difficult for me. I don't know if that's true to say it's the hardest one I've done. I thought about doing a Radical Red Nuzlocke at some point. But not that I'm afraid of, Helio. Or not that I'm aware of. No, not that I'm aware of. You could track down the original games like I did before this. I have the Leaf Green cartridge. That's what we Nuzlocked on, was the Leaf Green cartridge. Didn't Emerald Nuzlocke put the 3rd gym throttled my team? Yeah. Yeah, the Emerald Nuzlocke took me 11 attempts. But I am no professional, that's for sure. I mean, my name is Average Siege for a reason, so I'm just gotta live up to the name. Probably Zippy. I know they've done quite a few. So they have the Kaizo right now that's on Fire Red. I heard they're working on a Kaizo Platinum, I think, is next. Or something. I think that's what I heard, is Kaizo Platinum is next. I don't know for sure. I don't keep up with the fan games too much. I just hear some stuff through the grapevines, but no, I play a little bit of Infinite Fusion. I played a little bit of Radical Red. Well, that's about it. Yeah, it's a modded Platinum, the homie. Yeah, that's what it would be. Recharge Yellow. My Gary had a shiny Oddish. Oh, hit nickname. Didn't mean to do that. Trodak. Hello, welcome. I had to think about how I wanted to pronounce that. Yeah, never played a ton of the fan games. By King, hello, welcome. The hardest part of being a content creator is reading names in chat. You see a name, you're like, what part of that name do I say? Where do I start? How do I pronounce that? Always a trip. As a kid, I remember playing Pokemon Crater. That was a fun time. But as a kid, I had an action replay and I put a shiny Lickilicky in my platinum and I named it Zubat so that whenever I battled my friends, I would send out a Zubat and it was a shiny Lickilicky. I don't know why I picked Lickilicky, but that's what I picked. I was like, this would be funny if I had a Lickilicky named Zubat. Couldn't tell you why. Couldn't tell you why that was the one I picked, why I thought that was a good idea, but they're using like shiny Regigigas and I'm like, here's a Lickilicky. Lickilicky was my first Pokemon card. That's an interesting one of your first card. I lost a lot of my cards. I had a lot of the base set from when I was a kid, but they were probably all beat up and got thrown away or something. It's hard to tell. I had like a handful left. I don't know how only those ones made it, but yeah, I thought about doing some fan games maybe eventually after I finish my Nuzlocke challenge, but my Nuzlocke challenge at this rate is going to take me years to complete. So we don't do this full time. This is still part time for me, 2-3 days a week. So it takes me a little bit longer to get through some of these challenges, especially because I start after the kids go to bed. So we'll get there. We'll get through the challenge eventually. Yeah, like I said, we beat Red, Crystal, Emerald so far, and Leaf Green. Next is Platinum. I have 18 games I want to beat. 19 if I don't get to it before Winds and Waves. So we're about a fourth of the way through, almost. We've beat 4 of 18. I don't know what that percentage is. Something 2 out of 9, whatever that percentage is. I don't feel like doing math right now. Still hunting Charmander. Good luck, Tyrone. Good luck. Say, Pokemon God, please give me shiny to get it. All right. All right, we'll do it this time. Arceus, please give me shiny. You are the Pokemon God. Please give me shiny. Let's check it. Arceus, please. 1753 female is not shiny. 60 hours, don't have a count. I figure about 100 an hour, Tyrone. The other games outdoorsman. This DS right here. There's a guy that will mod a capture card into it. So there's an extra plug now in my DS that I can stream it. I plugged it into my computer. What did you... Oh, you tried hunting Rowlet? Gotcha. Yeah, so there's an extra plug now in my DS. It's a USB-C that I can plug it into my computer and capture my screens. Yeah, so that's how we'll do the other ones. Caught shinies. I just caught Zapdos. Use 2 Ultra, 3 Great. Caught with a Great. Use 1 HP Sleep. Congrats, Kay. Congrats. Yeah, so I did all the GBA games. Red, Crystal, Emerald, Leaf Green. Using a GB operator. Which is this. This plugs into your computer. And it'll read Game Boy games. Brandina, hello, welcome. So this will read Game Boy games. This is how I did the GB and GBA games, was this. And then I got the capture card for the DS games. Yeah, see, Leaf Green plugs right into it. And there's a little USB-C in the back to USB-A. This is like, I'll have to double check the price. I ordered that a long time ago. GB operator. The GB operator is $50. I mean, yeah, you could go that route too. But I managed to track down all of the physical game cartridges, and that's what gave me the idea for the Nuzlocke challenge, was once I had all the physical cartridges. Also, shout out to my buddy Justin, who went to Japan for work and snagged me a Pokemon Green from Japan. So I have a legit copy of Pokemon Green. So that's cool too. Kay, appreciate the like. Thank you. Yeah, as far as I know, I haven't reset over any of these, and I'm hoping we still haven't. Bum, 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 bum. Grab that. Come on, Bulba. Yeah, once I got all of them physically, I was like, let's do this. The only one I don't have physical right now is ZA, because I just bought it digital. But I'll get it physical at some point and keep them all together. Yeah, the cartridge is much cooler. That's not it. You had one of those modded cartridges? Yeah. Yeah, because here's all my Switch games. I got a... The only one not in here is Diamond, because Diamond is in my other Switch. But... yeah. So I got all those physically. And I have another case with all my GB and GBA DS games in it. Yeah, exactly, K, exactly. Well, you have to watch with the older GBA games too. GBA games is the batteries can dry out. I still have to get the battery replaced in my yellow. But there was a guy locally that replaced the batteries for some of the other ones for me. I had him do crystal, silver, gold, and red and blue. But yellow was a different battery for whatever reason, so I didn't have yellow fixed yet. I don't know how to solder, so I had somebody else do it. He charged me like $7 for it, so it was whatever. Should actually make a trip back down and see him soon. My favorite version of Pokemon is the one I'm playing at that time. It's hard for me to pick one. I like to try and say that probably which one did I say last time? Gen 6 was my favorite. Because if you say Gen 6, that counts X and Y and ORAS. Because they were both considered Gen 6 games. So if anybody asks me my favorite generation, I tend to lean that way. But it's hard for me to pick one. Corinne, hello, welcome. Hopefully I said that wrong. Maybe not. Yeah, Gen 6, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah. Yeah, I like saying just Gen 6, because if you go based off that, it counts ORAS as well. X and Y and ORAS. ORAS goated, no discussion needed. It's just too much water, Diamond. Too much water, that's what they say. Zach, appreciate the follow, thank you. Thank you. Because then you could also say Gen 8. Gen 8 is Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus, which is also really good. So, and Sword and Shield was good. I like Sword and Shield. The shiny hunting just wasn't my favorite in Sword and Shield. Like I said, I had some good luck with eggs. Dynamax Adventures could be helpful. I didn't have good luck with them. But I did get all of the Reggies and all the Swords of Justice in Sword and Shield. So I was successful with those hunts. I didn't keep track of those hunts as much, like number-wise, so. But they were pretty quick. They were definitely pretty quick. I think maybe Regice took me the longest of all of them. And then I did the Swords of Justice again on ZA. So I have double shinies for the Swords of Justice. And I think I ended up with for whatever reason, 2 shiny Registeels in Go. So I have 3 of those. Yeah, too much water. 7.8 out of 10. That's what they say. I'm gonna boot up Pokopia and just fill one of the places with water and put that out there. 7.8 out of 10. Too much water. Go to Bleak Beach. It's already full of water. Just add some more water. Now, like I said, I want to give a tour of Pokopia once I get my environment level to 10. Give a tour of my different places. Do a video for each one. A full breakdown. Do it. Need to do it like one of those home makeover shows where it shows the before and after. There's an idea. There's an idea. I'm gonna boot up a second save of Pokopia and walk through like, oh man, what's going on with this place? Like, what can we do to make this better? And then do the transition and show the different areas redone and then walking through it again like, wow, this is so much better. I'm writing that down before I forget because that's a good idea. Don't steal my idea. I put it out in the world. Don't steal it. Okay. Pokemon Go when it came out, but I was pretty young back then, and with the controversy, people walking the train tracks and stuff because of it. My mom made me get rid of it. Bless her heart. Yeah. Yeah. I was in college when it came out, so I played a ton. Just walking around campus and female's not shiny. Oh no, Q-Dog, I'm sorry. It wasn't me, I promise. You're safe here. Sleepy because I want to hunt Sandshrew afterwards. That's the only reason. We do, Zippy. We do, yeah. My most recent video up on the channel is me opening an entire ETB of Perfect Order that just came out on Friday. Yeah, I did the math. I have close to 100 packs sitting behind me waiting to be ripped, so. But we're behaving. We're letting them sit. But every month I do get 10 members that I gift out. So we'll be doing that next month, and then I'll be opening packs from that. Yeah, they're hard to see. So I got a full booster of Perfect Order that just came out. I have an almost full booster of Stellar Crown because I want to hunt the Squirtle. I have just 3 packs of Journey Together left. And then lastly, I have in the Eevee box some Prismatic. I don't know how many packs are in there, but there's some Prismatic in there as well. So we're locked and loaded here. I had no cards left, and then I got all the cards. Yeah, a little bit of Prismatic. Favorite starter is Squirtle. Ordered a Mega Evolve booster box. It came in an envelope, and there's only 1 card. Oh no, Q-Dog, I'm sorry. Perfect. I bought all mine from retailers. I don't buy from scalpers. Well, I can't say that. The Stellar Crown booster was from my local card shop. But I didn't order anything online outside of our retailer. All the Prismatic is from Sam's Club. The Perfect Order is from Pokemon Center. I got the Pokemon Center pre-order for that one, so. The ETB we opened on the channel, there's a video for, is from Pokemon Center. The ETB, yeah. A Pokemon Center Perfect Order ETB is what we opened. There's a video up on that from Friday. Give you guys a little idea of how the pull rates are in that set. From a full ETB. Yeah, I don't buy from scalpers. Try not to. I only went to the card shop because I was completely out. Zippy, I got mine online on the pre-order. I looked. So Perfect Order just came out on Friday, March, what was it, 27th. I pre-ordered that like January 8th. That's how long ago that pre-order dropped. I'm waiting for the next set. I haven't seen the next set go live on Pokemon Center's website yet. But the Greninja one. But I follow some of the restock accounts on X. And they're like, oh, there might be a drop tonight. So, in this game, Kay, I'm going to catch a Sandshrew next. In this run. Sandshrew will be our second shiny we hunt for. No, the scalpers are crazy. If you don't hit it right when the drop happens, good luck. Good luck. I think the Sam's Club, I got 2 of those Eevee boxes from Sam's Club. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning when those dropped. So it's rough out here trying to get stuff at retail price. Pikachu's solid. I'm trying to save Pikachu for Let's Go Pikachu. Because in my Nuzlocke challenge, I'm not reusing any Pokemon. So I used Squirtle in red. Squirtle's off limits going forward. And so we used Bulbasaur in Leaf Green. I'm going to use Charmander as our second Pokemon in X and Y, because you get a Kanto starter. So that's what I'm going to use Charmander. And I'll use Pikachu and Let's Go Pikachu. That's the plan. So we'll be able to use Megazard. And not it. I have a few base set cards put up and a mix of some random stuff over the years in a binder. Yeah, I'm also going to try to, at some point, finish my... I want to get a living dex in card form. I have a big binder that'll hold all of it. So... eventually, I need to finish organizing my cards and see which ones I have. I have so many just packed away in ETBs. I need to go through them and organize them. Gotta add a shiny Chansey. I mean, that's not the plan, Henry, but... it's not the plan. Not initially. Yeah, I have this giant binder here. This thing is giant. And it'll hold like 1,400 cards, I think this holds. So I'm going to do a full living dex in here, plus the variants, the Hisuian, Galarian, stuff like that. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put stickers on it too at some point. I haven't put any stickers on it yet, but this is going to be my living dex card binder. So I have one of each card in here. Yeah, we're set for a while. That's why I got the big one. 1,400. I'm missing just a handful from Gen 1. And then as I pull better cards, I'll replace them. But yeah, we're getting there. Nothing crazy in here initially, but I can't see what you guys can see there, but you know, we're working on it. I'm gonna do a stream eventually at some point. I keep saying we're gonna do it. Where I just sit and organize cards and fill this binder some, organize them into Pokedex number order and go from there. Because I don't really do them by set. I'm not trying to do a full set, like a master set or anything, so just getting them in Pokedex order is enough for me. But we'll just leave that sit here for now. Maybe over here. Put that away later. But with the prismatic, I didn't keep it because it was on release day. I ended up flipping it. But I pulled the Sylveon SIR from prismatic day one. Wasn't the Umbreon, but I did pull the Sylveon day one. I caught quite a few shiny Chanseys in Let's Go. They're just all over the place. No, I don't plan for a Chansey in Leaf Green. Plan is Bulbasaur, Sandshrew, Drowsy, Eevee, Snorlax, Lapras, Articuno, Hitmonchan, Deoxys. We got some plans. Also, I appreciate you guys hitting that like, that subscribe, that follow. Really means a lot. It's a great way to support the content, support me, support the stream. And I really appreciate it. Alright, now let's get this Bulbasaur. Slack off is 3. Because Norman has Vigoroth and Slacking. Gen 3. Female's not shiny. 1778 was not it. Not the one. Yep, Slack off this 3. One Chansey because I got a TMO and a teacher friend. Gotcha. I mean, the bulk is nice. The bulk Chansey Blissey, very nice. Very nice. Thank you guys for hitting that like goal. I'm gonna push it up again. As you guys hit that like goal, I keep pushing it up more and more. See how far you guys can go. See if you guys can beat the record. I don't think you will, but we're gonna push it up here to 35. And it gives me a chance to show off my emotes on the channel, so. Okay, appreciate that follow, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Speaking of, I want to look at my goals real quick. I have a channel on my Discord talking about my goals for the year. Goal on TikTok, we started the year at 652. We're up to 769. My goal for this year is to hit 2K. That would be nice. Shiny, let's hope so, David. Let's hope so. Davidson. Let's see. Not it. Not that one. Yeah, we're on our way. For sure, for sure. Also having a goal to complete a shiny living dex this year. Or complete my shiny living dex. I don't know if we're gonna do that, but we're gonna try. There's some tough ones in there for sure. Like I have so many legendaries I'm missing for my shiny living dex, so we gotta lock in. I also have the TCG Pokedex as one of my goals for this year, which I was just talking about. So, also complete as many Nuzlocke as possible. So we got to start Platinum soon. I need to lock in this week, start editing LeafGreen, get that done, get that out for you guys so we can dive into Platinum. We also have Champions coming out on the 8th. We'll check that out, at least a stream or two of Champions, but yeah, okay, they're 1 in 8,192. Not good odds. Not good odds at all. But we're gonna get it. This will be our first full odds hunt. Our first successful full odds hunt. It's just a matter of how long is it gonna take. This is the one. No nickname. Thank you. Take your little lizard. Give me the green cabbage. Not green enough. Not green enough. Got away for a second, seen Davidson's comment and thought I missed it. No, not yet. Not yet, Zippy, not yet. We would no longer be in the lab, that's for sure. One of these days we'll get out of this lab. Maybe. Like I said, we're going to be checking out Champions when it comes out. Once I get the LeafGreen video done, we're going to dive into a Platinum Nuzlocke. My plan is as I do the Nuzlockes. So we'll take a break from this. We'll do the Platinum Nuzlocke. After we beat the Nuzlocke or we fail, whatever, I'll probably jump in and do some shiny hunts for this and go from there. So as I'm editing the videos of the Nuzlocke attempts, we'll be shiny hunting in LeafGreen. I think that's how I want to do it going forward for now. I also still want to revisit some Pokopia when those events happen. And I need to do some legendary hunts besides Articuno, but Articuno and Deoxys are in here. So like I am working toward my Deoxys hunt, which is what I'll need. So I at least have that going for me. But we'll get there eventually. I'm just doing it the long way, the extremely long way to get the Deoxys by shiny hunting all the way up to it. Because I thought that was a good idea. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you. But here we are. Oh, I love when my camera freezes. That's my favorite. Hey, in case you weren't aware, I need a new computer. For whatever reason, sometimes that happens. I don't know what the cause is. I have not been able to pinpoint it. But Wolf wasn't here to fix it for me, so... yeah, sometimes my camera freezes. At least that wasn't a terrible face. I appreciate it, Zippy, I do. It made it almost an hour and a half before it froze for the first time tonight, so... Ah, there you go, Wolf. There you go. I haven't started yet. I need to lock in this week. A lot of things I need to lock in on. Might help me feel better too. Like I said, Thursday was a little rough mentally for me, so I took Thursday off stream. And then I had a bunch of family stuff going on this weekend, so. Getting back to the grind, a little special Sunday stream. I normally stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Starting about 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So you guys go ahead and mark that on your calendars, your weekly calendar. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Eastern US. Lock it in. I'll be here. Tonight was a little late. I had to get boy into bed, but that is the usual. Shouldn't be much change with that. My wife's work schedule is going to change a little bit, so there's a chance that runs a little bit later. We start maybe a little bit closer to 10, but it shouldn't skew too much. Should be pretty locked in at this time. Yeah, we'll go with that Bulbasaur. Yeah, I think I'll take that Bulbasaur. Let this be the green cabbage so we can move on. People are waiting for me to go after Seto, the sand shrew. But we got to get the Bulbasaur first. That's not it. That's not the one. That's not the one, Wolf. That's not the one. Oh, Wolf, I don't know if you heard me say I got a new water bottle coming in too. Try to help me drink a little bit more water. Every time you get a new water bottle, you drink more water out of it for at least for a while. But try to get me to drink a little bit more water. Need to work out a little bit, you know, the good stuff. Yeah, so it's from Frost Buddy. I got a Frost Buddy water bottle coming in. So I'll have this and my water bottle. It's MLB themed, so I got the Pirates because I'm a Pittsburgh fan. But it's kind of like an Owala where it has the flip for the straw, and on the opposite side you can flip and like chug it. So, but usually if I drink water though, I'm drinking this flavored water with electrolytes. It's Propel. The only problem with it is it's got a lot of sodium in it for a bottle of water. But yeah, usually I drink Propel water. It's flavored. This one's berry. I buy it by the case at Sam's Club. There's usually berry, grape, and like a lemon lime or something. I don't remember what the other one is. It's green. Something like that. Female, not shiny. Not my lucky day. Yeah, Diamond was in here earlier like, hey, hydrate, get that standing desk up. I was like, you know what? It's about 11. It's a good time to raise the desk. Oh yeah, that's what the electrolytes are, Wolf. But I know I have high sodium intake anyway, because I salt everything I eat. So that's not good. I'm gonna end up with high cholesterol. It's bound to happen. But that's a problem for future me. That's not a good mindset to have, but that's what I said. That's a problem for future me. Bum, 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 dun, dun, dun. I put a pinch of Baja good mineral salt in my water every morning. There you go. There you go. See, no, I start my mornings with an Alani. And then about lunchtime, I crack into a Coke Zero. And 1800 is approaching quickly. Then I'll mix some water in maybe throughout the day. Maybe. Before I get into another Coke Zero. So yeah, I definitely need to up my water intake for sure. Cabbage, will you help me? Will you help me do it? Nope, not it. Not the one. I hope so too. I hope it's not some obscure number. 1807. Like, no, make it a nice number. Trippy, appreciate the like. Thank you. Trippy, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Not it. Not 1797. We go again. We go again. Well, I was just looking at my goals though, and we got to get to work on these Nuzlockes and the shiny hunting. I got a lot of legendaries to shiny hunt. We'll get Articuno and Deoxys in this game though, so we have that going for us. We could also do Lugia or Ho-Oh. Always love people that shine for Bulbasaur is obviously the best starter shiny in Gen 1. Well, Trippy, that's not why I'm doing it, but I appreciate it. Bulbasaur, I feel bad because Bulbasaur is not my favorite at all. I'm a Squirtle fan. If I had the choice, I probably would have picked Squirtle and then Charmander. Bulbasaur would have been my last choice. But instead, I made the choice to hunt Bulbasaur. Because I'm hunting my LeafGreen Nuzlocke team, where we beat LeafGreen with a Venusaur. So, that's why we're hunting Bulbasaur. We're going after cabbage. Cabbage it is. This is number 1800 for Bulbasaur. Will this be the one? Nice round 1800. No nickname. Will this be it? Do we finally get the Bulbasaur? Can we finally leave the lab simulator? Number 1800? No. No, we do not leave. We're here forever. Jacoby just got theirs, though. It's a good sign. There we go. There we go. Ours is coming. You had to let somebody else go first. Always gotta let somebody else go first. Gotta be polite. Gotta be courteous. Let other people get their shinies first. It's not a competition. It's probably a better name for that. Good question. Good question. It's timid too. Congrats. Congrats, you're killing it. Now it's my turn. Female? No, mine's calm and female and not shiny. I tried. We're trying. We're keeping at it. It's only a failed hunt if you quit. We don't quit, we pause it and come back later. Every time we unstream, it's just a pause. 9,668 resets. Okay. ZA is the third game to X and Y. I mean, basically, it's a continuation of it. More or less. More or less. I mean, I like ZA. It was fun. I definitely want to go back and shiny hunt that some more because, like, I feel like that's a game I could finally get the shiny living decks in for a game. In general, I'm still working on it, but I need to look at my general shiny living decks and lock in on some that I can definitely hunt in ZA, Arceus, Scarlet and Violet. I definitely need to finish Violet and shiny hunt the Paradox. I have not done any of the Violet Paradox mons yet. You're not wrong, Debo. You're not wrong. The Paradox or Scarvy. But ZA, I think I was the closest to getting a shiny living dex in. It's going to be the easiest because shinies are... With the donuts, you can get them pretty easily. You can force some of them. Which megas were you not a fan of? I'm curious now. No nickname, please. Oh yeah, I did. Just right by it. No luck. I talked about it. I called it out. It just didn't happen. Wasn't it? Wasn't in the cards. All right. Next one. Next one's shiny. Dragonite you didn't like? I thought Dragonite was fine if it what it was. I like the shiny that it went blue like Dratini and Dragonair. Like their base forms, but this is gonna be the one. Let's see. Let's see. 1806. Let's see. Yeah, the shiny is nice. I check a Squirtle and Bulbasaur every 500. Every 500, I check the other two. I do, just in case. The Hatsune Miku Lucario. Oh, yeah. I still need to go and get the... I didn't get the Lucario yet, and I did not get the Garchomp yet. I haven't finished the ZA DLC yet, actually. So I still have something I'm missing. Some of the Mega Stones. Yeah, every 500, I do just one check of the other two. Female, not shiny. If I got one of those by sheer chance, I would load up my other Switch and start, on my other profile and start hunting Bulbasaur on that one. But I would keep the Bulbasaur or Squirtle. I would just load up the other profile and go again. Keep going for the Bulba. Because I specifically want to shiny hunt my Nuzlocke team. So we're going to go through it with a Bulbasaur at some point. If we phase on it, though, that's a crazy thing to say, is I phased on my Bulbasaur hunt. Because then I can be like, well, I beat LeafGreen with a Nuzlocke. And then I had the idea, after the launch of LeafGreen on the Switch 2, let's do a Shiny Dream Team badge quest type thing. And do it again. And we use the same team. Tonight, maybe about a half hour. No longer than a half hour. I might try to get to like 1900 and stop. If we can get there. 1850, 1900, something like that. 1850 would be put me at 200 resets for the night. Because we started the night at 1650, so. We either go to 1850 or 1900. Depends on how much hype you guys are throwing my way. Depends on how close we are to the light goals, things like that. Can't go too late because I got work in the morning, but we'll definitely stick around a little bit if you guys are bringing the love. Come on, Bulba. 1811. Not the worst. Could be worse numbers. Yeah, I'll choose Gary. I'm surprised it's not a mod. It probably is somewhere. There's probably a mod somewhere you can pick the rival as your starter. Are you not a shiny hunter, Kev? I'm only at day 7. I work in the morning too, so it's probably for the best. Yeah, exactly. Zippy, exactly. Get a shiny Gary. Maybe. You can play that mod and they just have a shiny sprite for it. No, I'm only at day 7. No, I stream all of my hunts. I don't hunt off stream. So all of these resets, all 1811 have been on stream. This is number 1812. It's female and not shiny. So we go again. We go again. Yeah, right now this is all my stream has consisted of is Bulba hunts. I named my shiny Gyarados until Silver Gyarados, if that counts as shiny Gary. I mean, it's close. That would be crazy if you encountered a shiny trainer. That was one thing somebody asked one time, like if you could steal one thing from any game and put it in another game, what would it be? And I said shinies. Because imagine you're just fighting your whatever game. First game comes to mind like a Final Fantasy VIII. And one of the monsters you fight is just a different color. Like that would be cool. Just like for that to be a thing. Just put different colored sprites in. Can't be that hard to just add that 1 in 8,000 chance that it's a different color. Like that'd be cool. Just a random game. Imagine you're playing Fallout New Vegas or one of the Fallout games and there's a ghoul that's a different color. Or a Deathclaw that's a different color. I don't know why these are the games that came to mind, but I think that would be pretty cool. More games should have shinies in them. Total under 600? Oh, there you go, Kev. There you go. I got a shiny Iggly buff on my Crystal GBA cartridge. Doesn't take much effort, low effort, high reward. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Imagine you're playing Minecraft. I know they have all the different mobs now that are based on the biomes, but imagine there was a creeper that was blue instead of green. Like, that would be cool to see. More people know Minecraft. That's probably an easier reference, but Alligator Mega is amazing. I wish the, what's the word? Not static, but like the standby sprite was the closed head. I think it looks really cool with the closed head. But that's my opinion. I like the head closed. It looks like a big Totodile. Boom, 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 boom. The Mega Emboar looks really cool as a shiny, though. I just like shiny Emboar, all the blue flames. Yeah, I think more games should have shinies. What's another good game that could add shinies? I'm surprised like Monster Hunter doesn't. Never really played a ton of Monster Hunter, but I feel like shinies would be good for Monster Hunter. Because of Bulbasaur, Lori, I'll take it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the sub. If you guys are enjoying the shiny hunts, the Bulbasaur, or if you like Nuzlocke or Pokemon in general, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, follow, whatever it may be. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Do it. Do it. Make NPCs shiny. Make it like their hair color is different or their clothes are different. Just subtle, but it's like, oh, wait a minute. That's different. That's cool. Like, imagine you encounter a Gary that has black hair. Totally different. It might be a little jarring at first, but it would be cool. Just a 0.0000001% encounter rate. Surprised that's not in more of the fan-made games. I guess because those sprites are already, the shiny sprites already exist. So. Not for the NPCs though. That's probably why. The shiny sprites for Pokemon are already coded in the game. So it'd be harder to just throw in another sprite there. Imagine you encounter Dark Oak. Because Dark Oak was a Pokemon card. Give me Dark Oak. Instead of Professor Oak. I want Dark Oak. Or you encountered a Team Rocket Grunt that was wearing all white. Just crazy. There's a game where you can play as Gary. Hey, yeah, you could just switch the sprites. That would be kind of cool. And then change the teams and stuff. I feel like just switching things like that's easier than like completely changing a sprite. Yeah, I want a Team Rocket Grunt wearing all white though. That would be cool. No, that's a good idea. Somebody make that happen. That's a cool fan-made idea. Put shiny NPCs in the game. Or what if instead of changing their hair or clothes, I know it's probably not the best idea because everything going on with genders and things, but like what if they changed genders? Where Brock was a girl and Misty was a boy. I'm not sure. Zippy, you might know better than I do. I don't keep up with the fan-made games. The Gen 4 Fire Red mod. I don't know specifics. But imagine they just gender swapped. Or their hairstyle completely changed in colors and their clothes and like you could do so many things. What if the shiny had different Pokemon as the gym leader? That might be getting too crazy. But it would be cool. Yeah, gender swap was an idea. Yeah, for sure. But then I think of, well, like Fire Red, Leaf Green, you just have like the male and female Team Rocket grunts. So like you would also need to change something else too for them. But for the gym leaders, that would be cool. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, a Gen 4 Fire Red mod. I mean, there's Fire Red mods out there that go up to include Gen 9 Pokemon. But I think that's what Radical Red's up to now, isn't it? Doesn't Radical Red have some Gen 9 mods in it? Gen 9 mons in it now? I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't keep up with them. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Fire Red mods exist with newer mons. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. No nickname, please. I feel like most fan games are built off of, like, Fire Red. Never touched Radical Red. It's been a long time since I touched it. It's been a couple years. Like Red and Blue, but Gen 4. Like how Fire Red is Gen 3. Oh, Gen 4 GUI. Gotcha. Gotcha. That I'm not sure. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that would be a lot. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if there's something out there somewhere, because Pokemon fans go hard like that, but nothing that I'm aware of. The full overworld looks like Gen 4. Gotcha. That is a good question. Fire Red starters, Fire Red gym leaders, Fire Red encounters, but it looks like Gen 4 is what I think we're getting at. So take a Gen 4 game, scrape it down, and just fill it with all Fire Red Leaf Green stuff. Yeah, the Heart Gold Soul Silver sprites are there for a lot of it. Has all of Kanto, basically. Just take Heart Gold and Soul Silver and start in Kanto. That puts you halfway there. Just force it to let you start in Kanto. Come on, Shiny Bulba. Also, I appreciate you guys hitting that sub button, that follow button, that like button. You guys have been killing it tonight. I greatly appreciate it. We're almost at that next like goal. I'm guessing we'll probably go to about 1850. I'll give us 200 resets in about 2 hours. Get a Gen 4 red sprite from the Mount Silver interaction. You could, yeah. That is there. You can find red. Red's in the game. You take red, you start in Palette and start in Kanto instead of Johto, and you go through it. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of variation, but fine, I'll do it myself. I guess I'll have to do it myself then. Add some shiny NPCs in there while you're at it. That was my idea. You heard it here. My idea. It was me. Give me credit. When you see shiny NPCs in any game in the future, think of me. Right in time. I need to catch up on the MCU. I'm behind a little bit. I think the last one I watched was Shang-Chi, so I'm a little behind. That happens. I do it all the time, Zippy. I do it all the time. It's our generation. Overused lol. Shang-Chi was better than I thought. I'll give you that. If we ever actually get around to it, not let it sit around like every other project. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Eventually. You know, when that happens. I think you start basic, you swap some hair, just color, you swap some clothes colors. I feel like those sprites should be a little bit easier to edit, but did I watch Eternals? I think I either watched it or it's the next one I needed to watch. I don't remember. I think I watched it. I think I watched Eternals and Shang-Chi. That's where I'm at. I think that's where I'm at. I definitely got to catch up. My wife's a big fan of Spider-Man, and the new Spider-Man's coming out soon, and we're way behind. So I need to get caught up. But I need to edit LeafGreen first before I worry about watching any new MCU movies. I gotta lock in. Got so many things to watch and do, and there's not enough time in the day. Working full time, got 2 kids, a wife, doing this content creation thing. So many things. Gotcha, you're watching Punisher? Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I watched all the episodes, or all the seasons of the Scarlet Witch. I started Moon Knight, the series, did not finish it. I watched the first season of What If. I watched the first season. Did they do a second season of Loki? Or did they talk about doing a second season of Loki? I don't remember off the top of my head. I feel like Loki was in there somewhere. They did? Yeah, I only watched the first one. I only watched the first season of Loki, so... Okay, semi-recently. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Gotta head to bed for work tomorrow morning, but I'll try to stop by. Hopefully, if I begin working on stuff, I'll let you know, but don't hold your breath. Hey, no worries. Have a good night. I'll be back on Tuesday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is a normal schedule. Tonight was an off night, so glad we did it. Glad you guys were able to stop by. Appreciate you guys hitting that sub and hanging out and chatting with me. We're gonna go to 1850 on this Bulbasaur tonight because it is getting late. And I do have work in the morning and Tuesday in it. Yeah, Tuesday it is. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Pokemon Go, there's friend code if you guys are interested. No nickname, thank you. No nickname, thank you. Come on, shiny Bulbasaur. Nope. Gonna be exactly 1850. We end stream with the shiny at 1850. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Nickname 1850 on 1850 and then check it. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds like a good idea. I'll nickname it again later to change it to Cabbage, but because we gotta use Cabbage. That was a Nuzlocke name. Gotta use Cabbage. Oh, now the bot comes through an hour, almost 2 hours in. I thought I had that timer set for like every half hour. I don't think I've seen it yet. I gotta figure out my timers. But anyway, hit that sub, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. It's a great way to support the channel, support the stream, support me, and it's free. It's a free way to support the content. Like, subscribe, follow. Go watch all the other videos. That's not shiny. There's still time after stream. If you guys pull up that TCG video or tomorrow, whatever it may be, where we open up an ETB of perfect order, you should be able to hit that hype button. Another great way to help the channel. If you're watching it on mobile, you see the comments on the bottom. You just swipe to the side. There's a hype option. You can only do it within the first week the video goes live, I think. That's only for video or for channels under like so many 100,000 subs or something. Can't make a Pokemon Go on Tuesday. I don't play a ton of Pokemon Go these days. I still have it. I still check it occasionally, but not as much as I used to. Because now when I'm out walking, I got the kids. I can't be looking at Pokemon Go while I'm walking with the kids, so. Not yet. Maybe as they get a little bit older, but right now it's a little rough. Not it. Not it. At this rate, Tuesday will be more Bulbasaur. That's all we do now is we hunt Bulbasaur. Until I finish my LeafGreen video, and then we'll dive into Platinum. So I'm hoping this week to start doing more with the edit. Got a bunch of shiny Machops and stopped again. Yeah, I was playing a little bit more consistently there for a while. I went to Disney on vacation. I played while I was there, but I don't think I've checked it in a couple days. I haven't checked TCG Pocket in the last couple days. I was going to do it on stream Thursday. Then I canceled stream. I don't think I've checked it since then. Just getting these lulls. Yeah, we went to Disney World. I took the kids to Disney World. Well, my wife and I took the kids to Disney World. Not me, individually. No nickname. Not 1850 yet. Yeah, we were there at the end of February. Bum, bum, bum. Not shiny. Bum, 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 bum. I've been there a lot. I used to live down there for about 5 years. That was about 3 years ago. We moved back up north to Pennsylvania. But I lived down there for about 5 years. We did season passes 1 year to Disney. Wife and I got engaged at Disney, so been there a few times. But from Pennsylvania, moved to Florida for 5 years after college, and then moved back up north once we started having kids. So we moved back up here when my son was like 1.5 years old, and he just turned 4. So, he's 4 as of now. It is now his birthday. Monday is his birthday. It is now 12:03. Bulbasaur is not it. Camera froze. Moved away right after COVID. Gotcha. Well, the pandemic, not COVID. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, it's been about 3 years for us. We moved back up to Pennsylvania. But yeah, right out of college, my wife and I, well, she was my fiance. She was my fiance, yeah. She was my fiance when we moved to Florida. Yeah. We moved to Florida and got married, had a kid, and moved back. So we had a good time while we were there. The summers were just too hot for me. Summers are too hot. The winters up here are cold, but the summers in Florida are just too hot. It sucked to go outside. So back up here in the cold, as it was 40 degrees yesterday. Not shiny. It's 1847. Couple more. Just a couple more. We guys have a couple more to hit that like goal. We're at 32 likes. We need 3 more likes. We got 3 more checks. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Nickname, not yet. We're gonna nickname it 1850. Nope, that's the wrong window. This, cool. Okay, let's check. Can we get it? Not yet. Imagine my camera freezes when we get it shiny, and then that makes me cry. Because part of the hype is going to be the reaction, and if there's no reaction because the camera's frozen, I'm like this. That's not going to be fun. That's not going to be fun for anybody. 1849. 1849. No nickname yet. Charmander for the rival. And we check 1849. Not it. One more. This is 1850. 1850. Let's go. Check it. 1850. Yes. Bulbasaur, we will nickname it. Because this is going to be 1850. Oh, I need my other Joy-Con. Hold on. You can't nickname it with one Joy-Con. 1850. That's where we're ending stream. Go ahead and hit the button. Count it up to 1850. Rather than afterwards. Check it. There it is, 1850. Level 5. Imagine, though. Imagine that was the one. That would have been crazy if that was the one. Goodbye, 1850. Peace. No 1850. No 1850. Yeah, that would have been crazy. Would have been crazy. All right, stop that. You stop that. We're done with you. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. But I appreciate you guys. Like I said, we'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be continuing from 1850. And I'll be working on the LeafGreen video so that we can dive into Pokemon Platinum soon. In the meantime, go check out Red, Crystal, Emerald, and the Perfect Order ETB that we opened. I have the ETB right here. You guys can go check out that opening. It was a lot of fun. We had some nice hits. Perfect Order. I really like this box. The Perfect Order on top looks really nice. And that nice green color. So go check that out. Hype up that video. And I will see you guys back here on Tuesday about 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Hope you all have a great night and take care. See ya.